Venzene. The Venzene Empire, land of duchies, the old empire. No matter what you call it, Venzene is a shadow of its former self these days. The only things that are certain are that the Venzene banner, a white sword above white waves on a blue field, still flies high and casts its proud shadow over many leagues of land. Its remaining duchies, or aluns, are islands of memory, slowly being swallowed by the rising tide of time. The roots and traditions of their more ancient cultures are in the last throes of absorption and homogenization, being inexorably swallowed by the greater Venzene machine. To the northeast lay Eorlin, the Empire's last true conquest and first true failure. Renowned for its horseflesh, Eorlin, or Jodin as its people call it, is a duchy in name only. The Jodinth have a deep and abiding love of horses, hunting, community, and competition. Unlike the rest of the more civilized lands of Venzene, the Jodinth are still organized into tribes and extended households or clans. They have raided both one another and the more civilized Venzene lands for centuries, considering it a rite of passage in many villages and thorps. They are by no means thieves and murderers by nature, but such raiding is something of a survival skill in a land where the would-be ruling class so often holds a dismissive or outright disdainful or hostile mindset towards the Jodinth. When levies can be counted upon at all, they are almost always light cavalry. To the east, Kamyenalun rests. It is a land of war horses, high cliffs, tall trees, and rushing water. From here, though the duchy is well balanced as far as sustainable resources, it rarely needs to import food or timber for instance, its chiefest claim to fame is its seemingly innumerable stone quarries. It is from here that Venzene's seemingly endless parade of keeps, fortresses, and castles derive their stone. The levies of Kamyenalun are heavy infantry and heavy cavalry. Gerstalun lay in the southeast of the peopled lands of the Empire. Gerstalun is the agricultural power of Venzene. Vast stores of wheat and barley, oats and flax are grown here, as well as produce and spices. Their levies are pikemen and light infantry. As history is written by the same folk who bury the dead and rebuild the cities, that is to say, the survivors, if not the winners, it seems too early to tally and tell a final truth on that score. Historians who cast a kinder eye upon the realm will refer to it as the linchpin, the axle upon which the civilized world has turned for nearly 1,000 years. Less charitable scholars will characterize it as the author of war the world over. Warren of Rosefort, Zlatopola.